Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start. I know I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah, need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We are at Morgan High School in Morgan, Utah, where Morgan High School from 3A will host APA West Valley from 2A, a charter school in West Valley. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by a Morgan High alumni, a football state champion, a guy going to Mexico in a few weeks, Tyler Buckway. Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing great, Quigley. How are you?
Amazing. Hey, our producer today is the David G. Halls. Our main camera operator today is Sam Tastic Halls. And our scoreboard operator is Drew Turner.
No, and they all do an amazing job, and we got to thank the Morgan Sports Network and all they do.
The Morgan Sports Network rocks. Hey, you know what we forgot last night? We did a game here last night. Granger came in and Morgan put a spanking on them. We forgot to choose the announcer of the game.
Oh, we did. I think it was Tyler.
It was a tie, for
Yeah.
sure. There's no doubt. All right, let's move on. So let's talk about some of the leaders on the Trojans this season. Leading scorer for the Trojans is number 5, sophomore Bracken Saunders, averaging 16.6 points per game, has 166 points on the season, 22 three-pointers.
No, and he's playing great. Last night, was he still averaging 16 last night?
I did some bad math last night. I have apologies.
Okay.
So
No, you're all good.
So I've repented though, and I've got it right to 16 points.
Well, I don't think 16 is accurate either. The past 4 games, he dropped 20 points each. So
I could
he's
be wrong.
playing
Let's
great.
just say he's a heck of a player.
No, he's amazing, and like we talked about, I mean, he's the leading scorer as a sophomore. That's always special when you have that, and you definitely have a special group of sophomores in this team. And juniors, of course. You have a lot of, I mean, it really is mostly sophomores and juniors, not to count out Tilby. He's not playing, sadly, right now due to an injury. But this is a young team, and to have a guy be able to lead like that in the points is just absolutely impressive and amazing for this team's future.
Colton Acey is back on the court tonight. Sunshine, he missed last night. He leads the team in three-point shots made, has 24 three-pointers this season, had 7 in the opener against Mountain Crest. He's averaging 10 points per game as well.
No, and those 7 threes at Mountain Crest was absolutely insane. Watching him play in Mountain Crest and do that was, I mean, it was phenomenal. He looked lights out.
Some other standouts from last night was point guard Jake Hansen. He had a breakout game, 18 points, a bunch of assists, made 3 three-pointers.
No, and Hansen looked amazing, and that was probably one of the better games we've seen from him this season. I mean, we compared him to his older brother a little bit. His older brother came up, Sam, came up and talked to me and was like, oh, that's awesome that they can compare him to me. And, you know, he was proud of that. But, I mean, that kid is just an absolute baller, and he's going to be the point guard for this team while Tilby's not here.
The MVP last night for the Trojans was Mason Williams. He had 16 points and 15 rebounds, a bunch of steals, some blocks, did it all.
No, he did absolutely amazing. And, you know, the teams that Morgan's played this season, he's looked a little bit smaller because we've just played some absolutely ginormous guys. Last night, he was a little bit on the taller side, and, I mean, you could see how he was, and he did amazing with the taller kids as well.
He did.
But last night, I mean, 15 rebounds, it was an absolute amazing performance. It was like watching the Muley Bear, but a little bit more scoring ability.
An early Muley Bear reference. Wow, that is money. We have a Muley Bear report coming up later. I'm going to feature one of your buddies, Joe Waite.
Oh, that's great.
He's currently on a mission. We'll get into that in a minute. Let me tell you a little bit about this APA West Valley team. They're 6-4. They're ranked number 1 in 2A. The RPI rankings came out today. Morgan is number 12 in 3A. But this West Valley team, they don't have any really tall guys, but they are fast. They're going to shoot a ton. Their 3 main outside players are number 4, Komi Akwor, and then number 3, Mbwere. Also a tremendous player. I'm winging it on these names, Ty.
No, that's all right, and I wouldn't expect anything else. I have a hard time pronunciating things as well.
Their coach is Cameron Wood. He has been there for 3 years, has a winning record. He is an English teacher at Northridge High School, drives out to West Valley to coach these boys in basketball. He coached at Layton Christian, or not, at St. Joseph's and at Brighton High School. Now he's at APA. He's a nice guy. I talked to him a little bit before the game.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you say Morgan was 12 on the RPI?
Yes.
Is that out of 12?
No, it's out of 18, actually.
Okay. This is my message to the boys. You guys have played some hard teams, and you guys have played great. And once you get to 3A, that record will start to look a little different, but don't get discouraged by that and keep fighting, which I think they're going to continue to do after watching last night's game. I'm hoping that momentum carries into tonight's game. They played absolutely amazing last night as a team, and I expect a performance like that out of them every game. And if they do that, they shouldn't lose.
I think your favorite word in the last week is momentum.
It has been, it's been on my mind a lot.
I love it.
The boys, they had it last night.
They did.
And if they can carry that into this win, that'll carry into another win. Another person who's always told me this is Coach Mag, the girls basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, everyone
Two-time
knows.
state champion.
Yeah, everyone knows how amazing he is as a football coach, basketball coach, teacher, leader. I mean, everything that he does for the community. And that's something that he always taught me. He's the reason I kept playing football. And he always taught me that as a freshman, is the momentum to keep going. And that's really how you win games, and that's what the Trojans need to keep doing.
That's great. So the RPI for 3A, number 1 is South Summit, also in our region. Number 2, Emory. Morgan played them unsuccessfully earlier this year. Morgan has a record of 3-7, by the way. Juab is number 3, Ogden 4, Manti 5, Canyon View 6. That's enough.
Yeah, that is enough. Surprised to see Manti so low. Previous state champions, and from what I was told, they haven't lost too many guys.
They're the defending 3A state champions, so
I think they had 3 seniors that were key parts of the team. I guess that's
I know there are players that when we played Manti earlier this year, that Manti did beat Morgan. It was down at the Sevier Valley Center by a score of 73-57. Their excellent wide receiver on their football team was one of their top basketball players as well. Turn it over to the PA announcer, athletic director Cade Morrell for the introduction of the national anthem. Then we'll get to the player introductions. I'll handle APAs. You'll handle Morgan's.
Donations and Morgan's Sports Network quickly will sing nationally.
And my daughter will. Let's do the starters, Ty. I'll handle APA, and then you take Morgan's.
Great.
Number 2, Shamarake Mabuera. Sorry, that was Moses Dunnan. I was thinking of that's number 3 that I just mentioned. Number 4, Comey Akwar, the leading scorer for APA, plays above the rim, can get his head right up on the rim. Number 5, Peter Hakeem. And number 24, Brandon Arguendo, he played in the JV game. He can light it up too.
No, looks like a
No, he
bigger
didn't.
guy who takes some
It must
threes.
be his brother. They look alike, but he's a senior. So we have junior, sophomore, senior, and senior. Sorry, go ahead, Ty.
You're good. We got number 1, Colton Acey, who's a junior, and number 5, Bracken Saunders, who's a sophomore. Got number 11, Jake Hansen, who's also a sophomore. 21, Nick Priest.
A young Charles Barkley look-alike.
And of course, the big man, number 31, Mason Williams.
The MVP. From the looks of the stands, it looks like most people are watching the Morgan Sports Network. So we're going to throw up our Venmo here in a minute. And if you would like to donate to the Morgan Sports Network, you can scan the QR code on the screen or mail us a check, money order, gold, silver, any precious metals. We'll put our Venmo up for you can scan. We accept donations. We run on our great sponsors, help us fund this network as well as the donations from the community. You can see our sponsors on the bottom left corner of your screen. Their logos will go across throughout the game. We appreciate them very much. Tip controlled by the Eagles. No look pass stolen by Priest. Priest isn't afraid to put it on the floor, Ty.
No, he isn't. I think Coach wants to use him more as a 3 from now on because he's got so many bigs. And Priest wants the ball on the floor as well.
Saunders misses a three-point shot. Here's a 3 from APA, no good. Rebound by AC. Looks like Hansen balked out AC there.
Yes, he did.
APA in a 2-3 zone. Here's Sunshine for 3. Colton AC Sunshine, his first 3 of the game.
And he wasn't here last night, but he comes into this one ready to go, and he wants to show that.
Hakeem driving in. Loses control a little bit. Hakeem, the point guard, number 5 for the Eagles. The pass inside. Stolen again by Priest, his second steal of the game. Drives baseline. Kicks it out. Here's Hansen. Takes the 3. No good.
I thought that fell in.
I know. Rebound by Williams, and he's fouled. His first rebound of the game.
Got the replay there. He just got fouled from behind him.
Mason Williams for 2. That foul was on number 2, Duan, his first. Missed them both, Ty. Rebound by the Eagles.
We talked about it. The Trojans have struggled from free throw line lately.
There's a 3-point made by Arguendo, his first points of the game. 3. High post. Priest at the elbow. Kicks it out to Saunders for 3. No good.
Wow.
Rebound by Williams out to Hansen. His 3 in and out.
And if that would have went in, he would have got a rebound and an assist.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, one swipe.
It's another steal by Priest. He has 3 steals so far. I'm going to have to keep track of his steals.
Yeah, I mean, 3 steals already. That's very impressive.
Ben Russell, number 23, into the game for the Trojans, replacing Saunders. He can also play above the rim.
And that's where he wants to play. We talked to him last night after the game and told him he's got to start taking open threes.
Sunshine for 3. He got it. There is sunshine in my soul today. His second 3 of the game.
Wow.
Blocked by Williams. Get that out of here. What a play by Mason.
I'm watching the replay. He sits, he's waiting, and he's smart. He doesn't swing too early. He gets his hands in the right spot.
Nice 2-point shot there made by Okor, leading scorer for the Eagles. High post to Priest. Sunshine again. In and out. He thought that was in. Look at his body language.
You know, I thought that was in too, watching from afar.
He has 26 three-pointers made this season. It's averaging 2.4 per game.
Ball was tipped by Ben Russell there.
29 seconds on the shot clock. Ambuera with the ball. Guarded tightly by Hansen. Morgan in a... There's a drive in, a foul by Williams. Hey, Williams used all of his fouls last night. We forgot to mention that in our interview with him.
Yeah, and watching the replay here, it looks like Williams just has his body in the way. And if I was Williams, what I'd tell him to do is don't step on his side like that. Step in front and then plant your feet for a charge, because either you're going to take the charge or you're just going to be in the way and the kid's not going to know what to do and he'll just lose the ball. So what he did is he turned his hips and let him go by him. Just step in front and plant.
Morgan was 5 of 7 last night. Only shot 7 free throws, but made 5. Little higher percentage in the season. They're averaging 61%. Had 71% last night. Both free throws good by Okor. Hansen. 3. Dial it up.
It was Hansen back at it again. Another day in the office. All the Trojans' points are from three-point land right now.
Morgan made 12 threes last night. And there's another 3 by number 24, Brandon Ogwendo. He has 2 threes in the game. APA up by 1. We will full timeout. We'll take it. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brett Mills. I've been in the mortgage banking industry for almost 25 years. And what I love about this career is people really don't call me for a mortgage. They call me because they've got a dream. And that dream may be, maybe I want to work less and be with my kids more. Perhaps I need to trim my budget up. Perhaps I want to change the type of house that I'm in or the floor plan. Or maybe I'm looking for an investment property to change my lifestyle. All these are dreams. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. And so call me with your dream, your concerns, your challenges. We have over 400 products really to meet your needs. And so that's what makes me tick. I love Morgan Valley, love being a part of this community, and I want to be there to help fulfill your dreams.
And we're back. If you would like to donate to the Morgan Sports Network, you're more than welcome to. You can scan that QR code on your screen or mail a check or cash to the address listed there. Morgan made 12 threes last night and 3 so far in this game.
No, Morgan's doing good so far. Only down by 1. They can just lock up a little bit on defense. It seems like they're playing a little bit off, a little lazy. Then they'll start to run away with the lead. I mean, if they keep shooting good, of course.
Priest out to Hansen. Sunshine takes 3, missed 3. The thing I like about when Sunshine shoots, he always thinks it's going in. Very
and
confident
he should.
shooter.
He's a very good shooter.
It's a 3-shot missed. Rebound by Priest.
I would dare say he's the best catch and shooter on the Trojans team.
Turnover on the Trojans.
He's looking there for
Russell.
Like Russell.
Yeah, thought he was going to cut back, but he did not. Eagles by 1. First quarter varsity game. Tuesday, December 19th. Hansen showing off his ball handling skills, which are plentiful. Sunshine in trouble. Reese had a good idea there to get it to Williams, but couldn't thread the needle.
No, couldn't execute. There we go. That was a good job there by Williams. Just get in front.
Here's the sharpshooter. No good. Rebound Williams, his third of the game. Morgan is averaging 57 points per game. There's 3 more for Hansen. Nothing but net.
Oh, and Hansen wants it, and he walks away like it was nothing.
How did you word it last night? He was like Damian Lillard out there.
Yeah, all business.
Hot threes in and out by APA. Morgan by 2. APA ranked number 1 in 2A. Nick Priest misses. Another steal by Priest.
That's 4, right?
Yes. Dribbles with his head up and he's fouled.
Look at the replay here of Priest's steal. Just gets behind him. And how do you say his name? Aguilera? Where is it? It's on my paper somewhere. Agamendo just couldn't see him.
That foul was on number 5, Hakeem. He has 2 personals. Saunders back in for the Trojans. Sunshine drives baseline, floats one up at the right hand, no good. Rebound Williams, up, no good. Couple of chances there for Morgan. Here's 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound by Nick Priest. Morgan's version of the round mound of rebound. Williams thought about the 3. Turnaround jumper from the elbow, good by Saunders, assisted by Hansen.
And that's dangerous if you have Saunders in that middle area. He's the Trojans' best mid-range shooter, and he's lengthy enough that he can pass it, reach around the defenders. If you go in zone, I would not want to let Saunders in the middle find the defense.
Mason Williams picks up his 5th rebound right there. Had a double-double last night. Hansen from the dirt spot. Yes!
See, like I said before, you don't want Saunders in the middle. He'll find his teammate, especially his best friend, Hansen, wide open from the dirt spot.
3 threes for Hansen. Good follow there by O'Cord. He got it. Got his 2. He plays above the rim, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Morgan has 5 threes. They're averaging 7 for the season per game. Nick Priest with a little mid-range jumper, and he got it.
Not smart of him. I mean, take what the defense is giving you.
Morgan had 22 points in the first quarter last night. Have 19 right now. Shot clock is off. Here's Hansen dribbling with his head up. Always just a steal by APA. And 2. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Half-court shot by Saunders. Good if it goes. No good. That's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 19, APA West Valley 14. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brian Haddock, owner of Shirts to a T. At Shirts to a T, we offer a lot of services, mostly printing on t-shirts, but we also do embroidery, bags, water bottles, and numbers on jerseys and apparel decorations. Yeah, everything's done here in-house. We have the storefront here in Morgan. We have a bunch of equipment. We do embroidery. We have people that run the screen printing machines, the heat presses. We run the artwork and the printers here. If you're looking for a customized apparel item, we can help you. We are located on State Street in Morgan, and also call us 801-829-3337 or send us an email.
The fans. Report. Let's take a minute and check out the Muley Bear Report today. Today's Muley Bear Report features Morgan High alumni, basketball, golf, soccer, swim members, all serving in the Oregon Eugene mission. Joe Waite, Chad Miner's home. Okay, so here's how it went down. Chad Miner trained Jason Farron. They're both from Morgan. Jason is training Joe Waite, also from Morgan.
That's awesome.
And then we have Tate Toon and Sister Richens also serving there. There you go. There's your Muley Bear report. I did get an email from the real Muley Bear. He's doing well in Africa. Leading scorer in the first quarter for the Trojans was Hansen. He had 9 points. He wants 3 more and got it. He's on fire. Get out the extinguishers. He is white hot.
And Hansen wants to try and shoot for that record. He's only 3 away from tying it. Just doing what he did in the first half again. I mean, really, you could say the first quarter in 10 seconds.
There's a 3 missed by Arguendo. He has 2 threes had 2 threes in the first quarter. At the conclusion of our game, we will choose a most outstanding player from both teams. Here's Sunshine for 3. No good. Maybe you rushed it a little. That player will receive a certificate for their accomplishment, sponsored by Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage. That's another rebound by Priest. Ahead quick to Saunders. Stolen by APA. Up to number 2. Duan, his first 2 points of the game.
Attempted to dunk it, just barely wasn't high enough.
Bracken Saunders from downtown. He got it. Great move there and shot by, was that number 3, Mbuera.
Something happened there.
Something with the clock. We have a rookie on the clock. Coach Matthews. Scott A. Duncan is out of town today.
Oh.
That was on Duan, his second. First team foul of the quarter. Hansen. Sunshine for 3. Yes. Colton Sunshine AC, his third 3.
No, and like I said earlier, the Trojans, if they tightened up on defense and kept hitting threes, would just pull away. They're starting to do that now. Hopefully they keep it up.
There's a 3 attempt, no good. Rebound AC. Morgan already has more threes in this game than their average per game. Nick Priest will try one. No. Out of bounds, Morgan ball. Nick has made 2 threes this season. Saunders inbound.
I'm guessing there's going to be a 3-point shot in the corner is what's going to happen. Yep.
You called it, Ty. No good. Rebound by AC. Goes up with the right hand. Shot, no good. Rebound, Eagles. Morgan with a 10-point lead. Shot, another rebound for Williams, his 6th.
They're tightening up on the 3-point line.
Makes sense. Good pass to Saunders. Bank shot, good. What a find by Williams there.
No, that was an amazing pass by Williams and smart on the big guy to find him. And amazing move there by Saunders. Bump into his guy, create separation, and hit the fader.
Rebound Saunders. Gets it to Hansen. He'll take the 3 and got it. His 5th 3 of the game. Timeout Eagles.
And Hansen only needs 2 more to tie the record, and we're not even into the second half yet, let alone we're only 3 minutes into the second quarter. So if he continues this, I mean, I would not be surprised to see that record be broken today.
You want to hear something exciting, Ty?
Would love to hear something exciting.
Have you ever heard of Big Play Replay?
I can't say I have.
Oh, you're missing out. Big Play Replay. Scan that code. David Halls, our producer, is tagging some of these excellent plays like that 3-pointer that Hansen just made. Go back to Big Play Replay, and you'll be able to download that, share it with your friends, post it on your social accounts, make it go viral. Tag Morgan Sports Network. Big Play Replay. The father of Big Play Replay is David G. Halls.
Mr. Stark.
He's got 7 kids, including Big Play Replay.
Does he have 6 kids?
He does.
I thought he had 5. I don't know why.
Well, you can count it. He's got 7, including Big Play Replay.
Okay.
Coach Hunt has to be happy right now.
I'm sure he is, but trying to hear what he says through these headphones is kind of hard to hear sometimes.
9 3-pointers made for the Trojans. Number 20, Jack Hurd, into the game. The record holder for 3-pointers made in a game is Alex Fisher against Mountain Crest 3 years ago at home here. He made 8 3-pointers. There's a 3 by number 10, and Gail Merrick, his first points of the game. Saunders.
Still Morgan ball. Coach Hunt's telling him to shoot it.
Hanson to Hurd. Priest. Saunders. He hesitated. Was open for a minute. Hanson.
He thought about that.
He did. He has number 4 on him right now, their tallest player all court.
Well, they're all watching for him, and rightfully so. Hanson's running around like a madman, just trying to find any shot he can. Because so far he's hitting it if it's leaving his hand.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 4, 3, 2. Saunders. Got it. Silky smooth from the baseline.
You know, and this duo right here of Hanson and Saunders, I know they're both really good friends, and it's going to be scary to watch them continue to play.
There's a bank shot by number 2, Moses Duon, a 3-pointer. He has 5 points in the game. APA in a man-to-man defense. The steal. Easy layup for number 5, Hakeem. Timeout, Morgan.
Good run there by APA. Are we going to have a word from our sponsors?
Yeah, let's do. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Brown. I'm the broker owner of Cornerstone Real Estate. I've always had a passion for photography and videography, and I love sharing that talent with the community of Morgan. I've been able to combine that passion with over 20 years of real estate experience. Every time you buy a property or a home, it has a story. The community has a story, the home has a story, and we love showcasing that story. Because the Morgan Valley real estate market is so different than the Wasatch Front real estate market, it's important to pick a real estate professional that understands that uniqueness. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, I would love to be your local real estate agent. Go Trojans!
Tilby walking off there on his crutches. I feel sad to see him like this.
It is sad. He'll be back here later in the season when we get into region play. Still healing up from that knee injury. Hanson to Hurd. Williams at the high post. There's a backdoor to Saunders. Right-hand layup off the glass. He got it. What a find by Hanson.
No, and these two just keep finding each other open, and as long as they're playing like this, I don't know how you beat the Trojans.
There's a really long 3. Rebound by Saunders.
And all 3 Trojans wanted that. Too bad Williams didn't get it.
He has 6. He wanted 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Williams will lead this game with another double-double. I mean, as long as he gets his points in.
He's not able to get any offensive rebounds because Morgan's making all the shots.
Yeah, and if it's not that, then, I mean, watching APA, they've done an amazing job of getting to the basket and not allowing second chance points. Maybe they found some way to watch last night's game and saw Morgan doing that a lot. So they're being smart and they're not taking any chances.
Ball inbounded. Williams from Hanson. Shot no good. Morgan in a 3-2 matchup defense. There's a three-pointer, and that's good. Mabuera, his first 3 of the game, he has 5 points for the Eagles. Leading scorer for the Trojans is Hansen with 15. All from behind the arc. Priest underneath.
Wow.
Pump fake. No good. Good move.
It was an amazing move. He just has got to be able to finish that shot, which I'm sure he'll do next time.
Morgan in the 3-2 matchup defense. There's a 3. Again, good. By number 10, Merrick, his second 3 of the quarter.
No, on watching him play, I think that he's a spot-up shooter for him, and the Trojans need to be ready to watch out for that.
5-point game.
And, I mean, look how easy it was for APA to get back from a double-digit deficit.
Grease out to Saunders. He'll take 3. Strong off the back rim. Rebounded by a core. Three-point no good. Rebound Hurd.
I think coach just called a play for Hansen.
Great pass out to Priest. Yes!
Wow.
Nick Priest from Hansen. 3.
And I don't know if we do play the game still, but that would be a nominee if we do. I mean, he bounced off 1 foot. Hansen was falling over and found Priest wide open.
Is that big play replay worthy?
I think it might
100%. There's no doubt. Rebound Hansen. Hansen has 3 assists and 15 points. Sophomore, number 11. 3 sophomores out of the... Here's Hansen for 3 again. He's human. He missed. Foul. Look, only 2 fouls called this quarter. This game will be over before Wheel of Fortune's over.
Wheel of Fortune is on right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's already over. It just seemed like a good thing to say.
Okay. I don't watch Wheel of Fortune, so...
Oh, you're missing out. It's a great show. It's rated G. Saunders.
Surprising miss. Don't see that too often from Saunders.
Shot clock is off. 12 seconds. Morgan by 8. It's a steal by Hurd. No. Eagles got it back. Didn't get a shot off. Great defense there by Hurd. That's the end of the first half. Morgan 40. APA West Valley 32.
And hopefully Morgan can keep up that sharp shooting. That's a higher scoring half than we've seen out of him. Oh.
Let's take a look at our sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network while we pause here momentarily. We appreciate all that they do to help us make these broadcasts possible. Heinz Country Store, Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage, Young Power Sports. They're in Morgan. They're operated by Alex Paul, so Morgan High alumni, his 5th generation Morganite. Northern Utah Dermatology, Dr. Dan Hansen. Studio One, Cornerstone Real Estate, Benjamin Brown. Bingham's Custom Meats, home of the Bacon Bomb. Hooked Up Plumbing, they will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs. Wardell Brothers Construction, my favorite Wardell is still K-Dog, Cadence Wardell. Trojan Football Boosters, STF Electric, Mountain Green Dental, Dr. Ben Clark and his friendly staff. They love to see you smile. CSI Drywall, Robinson Waste Services. They sponsor our wasted play of the game. I think that play there at the end of the half for APA was a wasted play.
I would say that it was a wasted play, yes.
Jiffy Lube, locations in South Ogden on Riverdale Road. Shaw and Associates, accounting. Oakland Construction, X-Balm, shirts to a T. They handle all of our gear. They do our embroidery. They did that hat that I just gave you for Christmas.
I like this hat. It's pretty nice. Thank you to that.
You're welcome. Golden West Credit Union, Randall Brothers Construction, Morgan High alumni, Roger and Ryan Randall, Morty's Car Wash. During our football season, Morty's sponsored our clean play of the game, which was a sportsmanship award. we haven't carried that over to basketball, although we did honor last night a Granger player that demonstrated good sportsmanship. Raidosh Electric and K&L Acoustic and Drywall. We'll be right back.
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our family. Give us a call today. We'd love to take care of your skin care needs.
Procrastinating preventive maintenance? No need. At Jiffy Lube, our highly trained technicians make car care make sense, so you can avoid being in a pickle.
Hey guys, we're Nathan and Shar Bingham, owners here at Bingham's Custom Meats in Morgan, Utah. We've been open since 2011 and we love being part of this community.
We want to invite everybody to come to the shop and see what we have. We're a full carcass butcher shop. We specialize in artisan butchery. We have an amazing staff. We have many products for you guys to see. We do our own brats here at the store and we're known for our bacon bombs. So please come give us a try and we'll see you in the store.
I have a quarter. And we're back. Well, that halftime went by fast.
Yes, it did. I went over and talked to Coach Mack for a minute.
Let me tell you about some of the leading scorers in the first half. Leading scorer in the game right now is Jake Hansen with 15 points. He also has 3 assists. Colton Acey has 7 points. Bracken Saunders, 11. Nick Priest, 5. Nick also has 4 steals. For the Eagles, pretty even scoring for their top 5. The 3 no good. Rebound by Williams, knocked out of bounds. Morgan ball. Leading scorers for the Eagles, we have number 2, Duan. He has 5. Mbuera, he has 5. Okor has 6. Sunshine for 3 right in front of his friends, and
Wow.
he got it. His 4th 3 of the game. Morgan had 10 3-pointers in the first half. The Eagles had 6. Another rebound for Williams. Good pass to Nick while he was falling down.
Yeah, and that's an easy foul call there. I used to do that all the time. When someone gets the ball, I try and reach for it and accidentally smack them in the
There's
arm.
Sunshine. Is that big play replay worthy, Dave? Count it. Big play replay for that 3 right in front of the student section. The students forgot to stand up and get excited that he made that, but it was a cool shot.
The students forgot to show up to the game.
Well, they've already started their break, maybe. Underneath to Nick. Rebound by Williams up high. Shot no good. Looked like he got fouled. No call.
How many rebounds is that for Williams?
That
That's
is
got to be
8.
around 7 or 8, yeah.
There's a three, no good for the Eagles. There's been a lot of three-point shots attempted. Another rebound for Williams. Quick out pass to Nick. He couldn't decide what to do. Hansen, no. Little floater, no good. Rebound by... Good heads-up play there by Hansen.
And if we have a hustle play, I mean, that was a good hustle play there by Hansen.
Was.
Smart enough to grab the ball and throw it on another guy.
Both really hustling.
This team does have a lot of hustle, and I see it out of Williams as well.
Hansen, a sophomore. Under to Saunders, also a sophomore. Sunshine. Hansen lets the guy go by, puts on the brakes. It was a Top Gun move. Wide open three there for Arguendo. Saunders coast to coast, rim to rim for two.
Great move there by Saunders.
He has 13 points now. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Saunders. Coach Hunt calling out a play. Coach Hunt in his first season as Trojans head coach has multiple state championships with other schools. Sunshine AC, three. His fifth three of the game. He has 15 points.
You say that's fifth three of the game?
Yeah, it is. He and Hansen both have 5.
No, they both right now are fighting to try and get that record. They only need 2 each to tie it, and there's still a lot of time in this game. Fouled hard there.
Bracken will go to the line. Brandon Arguendo, his second foul. Timeout APA. Let's look at some of these highlights. There's that three by Sunshine. Right in front of his bench. He shot the first one in front of the students. Got that one in front of his teammates.
Really good move there by Saunders to thread the needle and find the open space for a good layup.
Morgan has only shot, this will be their third and fourth free throw attempt. Mason had 2 in the first quarter and missed both. Morgan is averaging 9 free throw attempts per game, or made, attempting 14 per game. So they're below average here. Not as many fouls being called.
9 for 14 is the average?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
61%.
That's really good, actually.
I think they should be making 100%. No one's guarding them.
That's fair.
Easy for us to say up here.
Yep.
That one's 100% good by Bracken Saunders.
Well, as we all know, Quigley, back in the day, you wouldn't have missed any of those.
Not a chance. I don't think I would have even hit the rim.
All nothing but net?
Totally. Bracken now has 15 points. 3 players on the Trojans right now with 15 points. Hansen, AC, and Saunders. Coach Hunt is pumped. Look at that. He loves that defensive effort.
Looking at the replay here, and that should have been an easy 3 points. Instead, it hit off of his back right corner onto his hand, and he just couldn't hold it.
Hansen getting fouled, no call. Gets it to Williams. Sunshine. Fakes it. Floater. Yes. Sunshine for 2.
The refs need to watch for hand checks right there.
Sunshine AC now has 17 points. That's his first 2-point basket of the game. Boring. Kidding.
What are you saying boring to, Quigley?
The 2-pointer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about APA's player. I mean, that's...
No, I was talking about... I was still back on Colton's shot. There's Saunders for 3.
I didn't realize we were allowed to talk crap on the other team, Quigley.
No, we're not. That was totally... I was just giving Sunshine a hard time there. Saunders now has 2 threes. Williams just picked up his 10th rebound. No points yet for Williams because the other guys are taking care of that today.
No, Williams is just getting a lot of rebounds, and he's had 1 or 2 blocks.
There's another block that was by AC.
Yep.
Good way to get back there.
No, that was amazing by them. Good defensive effort. That's what they missed in Bear River.
Hansen can handle the ball so well. Nick Priest, hard to the rim, no good. Fights for it, gets it back. What a play. Hansen, circus shot, no good.
Same team, guys.
Williams hustling here.
Yeah, Williams and Saunders fighting over the ball. They both won it, and luckily for us, APA knocked it out.
Or to Duan back in, replacing Arguendo. We'll be back here for boys basketball on the 3rd of January, 2024. Sunshine for 3. No. Short. Rebound Priest. Back to Sunshine. Push shot. No good. Tomorrow night, we'll be back on the air, though, at the Morgan Sports Network for a wrestling meet.
So the next boys basketball game is...
Coach Barlow forgot to reset the shot clock there.
Come on, Bar.
Oh, they're giving him a hard time. He's keeping his head down. Union here at Morgan Wrestling. It's a big wrestling meet. Feel free to log on at Morgan Sports Network and watch that for free. Ryan Turner will be on the call with Tyler Zuick. Hansen to Saunders. Hansen drives in. Right-hand layup is fouled. No fouls called on the Trojans yet this quarter.
And that's surprising. The Trojans are normally a very physical team. It's very rare we see this little of fouls called on us.
Hansen at the line for 2. Got it. 16 points now for Hansen. Ben Russell back in, replacing Priest. Russell going with one leg sleeve.
I think he always rocks one leg sleeve, okay. And typically that is a sign for you're feeling it. At least that's what I've been told.
Okay.
According to Young Person Drip.
It's got some good drip. That's Jack Commenda, number 33, a 6'8 junior in for the Trojans, along with number 20, Jack Hurd. Hurd grabs a rebound right there with all the tall guys around him. Quickly to Saunders.
And Russell just...
He was going up to dunk that before he caught it. Arguendo back in.
Williams is out. We got Commenda in for him.
So if you've joined us late, Cameron Wood is the coach of APA. He's an English teacher at Northridge High School. Drives out to West Valley to coach this charter school. His 3rd season, he started at St. Joseph's and took a head coaching job at Brighton High School. Now he's at APA West Valley. Hakeem for 2. He has 4 points. Sunshine, yes. To the bank. Colton AC. Colton with 19 points now. Another rebound by Hurd down there in the tall timber. He's getting hacked.
Wow, and he is majorly fouled. Just lays there and waits to see what's going on.
They got Okur with the foul, his second. 14 fouls.
A few times there.
APA has only scored 2 points this quarter. The Trojans have scored 19.
Oh, the Trojans are starting to run away with this one. Should be a quick 4th quarter. We're waiting for one of them to come off that handoff and shoot it.
Hurd shot no good. Rebound, Russell up high to Sunshine. Yes.
He's fouled on it too. Got smacked after release. And is that 6 now?
Yes, that's 6 threes for Sunshine.
So he needs 2 more. Coach, keep him in. We want to see this record broken. Someone go down there and tell Hunt to give AC the ball a few more times.
Good hands there by Hurd. Good sportsmanship by the official and Sunshine. Helping up the player there. Bracken with the foul. His first. It's the fewest fouls, mentioned this a few times, that Morgan has had all season. Hakeem with the...
I don't think I saw very many in the first half either.
I only had us down for one, but maybe there was just a couple.
I don't think there was more than one.
Hakeem got both. He has 6. It's going to be a tough choice tonight for player of the game for both teams. Saunders. A little too hot there for Jack.
Yeah, looking at the replay there, he just right between his hands.
A little too much steam on that one.
Yeah. His other arm was down still because he had a defender grabbing him, but I mean, that's you can't call that a foul. It's nearly impossible to see.
A wide open 3, shot no good. How about Hurd mixing it up on these rebounds?
Oh, and his older brother liked to fight for rebounds and play good defense, and we see that a lot of that out of Hurd, and you can definitely tell Hurd's a little bit better of a shooter than his older brother as well.
Well, I thought we weren't talking smack.
Oh, I'm friends with Hurd, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foul was on Colton AC first. Actually, they gave it to Hurd.
Tyson knows I'm messing with him when I say that.
And Guerra made both. He has 7. Saunders with the right-hand layup. Rebound, Jack. Up, no good. Thought he had it. 15 seconds left in the quarter. 3-pointer good there by Arguendo. He has 3 threes in the game, 9 points. 5 seconds. Ball went right to the Morgan's bookkeeper, Allie Archibald. She handled the ball, no problem.
Almost 5 seconds. Oh.
Turnover on the Trojans. 1 second left in the quarter. $22-point quarter for the Trojans.
Oh, the Trojans played great, and AC right now, I'm assuming he's leading the team with all the threes he's hit.
I'm going to have to get a calculator out to add this up, but I feel that. Morgan, 62. APA, 41, end of 3. Should we take a break and hear from one of our sponsors?
Yes, we should.
Leading scorer for the Trojans right now is Colton AC. He has 22 points.
No, and I got to listen to Coach
6
Hunt right
threes.
there.
What was he saying?
Took off my headset so I could hear him, and he was telling him to stop taking a shot. Just the team in general. I think it was one person. I couldn't really tell.
Okay.
It was kind of hard to hear still.
We'll say it was in general.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's in general. But then he said something about, I heard state champions. I think that's what the Trojans are going to be looking for, which they rightfully should.
Good block by Dominique Pace right there.
Good foul call. I'm guessing it's on Nate for the body.
Yeah. Nate likes to use all of his fouls as well.
No, and that's good. And as a big man, you're going to have to use all your fouls because, you're always down and dirty. I mean, you're always going up, and people are always jumping into you, so you're going to have to rely on at least 3 fouls per game. Otherwise, you're just not in the right position.
Here's the leading scorers for the Trojans. Colton AC, 22. Bracken Saunders, 18. Jake Hansen, 17. Nick Priest, 5. That's it.
That's all the scoring?
Yeah.
You know, it's impressive to see multiple players be above 15. We didn't really ever see that last year. Last year, it was always one guy shooting good, and everyone else would have 5-6 points.
Nate Pace with a left-handed hook shot.
So if the Trojans can continue to have multiple players hitting or averaging above 15, then they're going to be a dangerous team to stop.
Rebound. Hurd. I loved his rebounding today.
Gets fouled.
They got him. Fouls on number 5. Hakeem, his 4th.
That's unfortunate. 7 minutes left still. A comeback's not impossible for this team. They just got to start getting some more 3 points up.
Hurd with a push shot from the free throw line. He got it. His first 2. Dominate Pace with the rebound. 14 three-pointers made by the Trojans in this game.
And Saunders has only hit 1 or 2, right?
Here's Sunshine for 3
Wow.
more. He had 7. He has tied his season high with 7 threes.
And if he hits 1 more, he has the school record. And I don't know if he's counting, but I do know he wants that record.
Let's look at his body language and see if we can tell if he's got it. That's a big play replay right there. Sunshine AC.
He had a guy right in his face, but he doesn't care. The best spot-up shooter on this team, and he shows it.
15 threes now for the Trojans this game. Nice move to the basket there. Shot no good. Stolen. Rebound Eagles. Foul before the shot by Nate Pace. Oh, he's got 2. He's the only one with 2 on the Trojans.
His Pace?
Yeah. A few other players with 1. Well, now Hurd has 2. And 1 opportunity here for the Eagles.
Yeah, and the reason that's a foul call is he's just in his landing zone and hits him with the body, and it's an easy thing for the ref to call.
Mbuera now with 9 points. This is his 10th. He has 10. Timeout Eagles, full timeout.
Do we have any sponsors we want to hear from?
No, we just need to talk about some fun stuff right now. Have you seen Home Alone, Ty?
I have seen Home Alone.
You know, I went to the Home Alone house this year.
In New York?
It's no, in Chicago.
Oh, it's in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I think that was in New York?
We have a picture of it. Yeah, Home Alone 2's in New York. It's
That's
in the
why.
drive if you want to look for it, David. We went there with Audrey served her mission in Chicago, so we went out to visit. And
I'll serve there.
we had a chance to go check out the Home Alone house. And it was funny. It was right before Halloween, and there was a family getting their pictures taken. They had dressed up like the characters. It was a guy without shoes on. The guy had the iron mark on his face.
Yeah.
The one guy had the hat with the burn on the top.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to the Ogden Lights, they have, you know, those little sheds they have?
Yeah.
There's one where it's a Lego shed, and in the Lego shed, they actually have a Home Alone Lego set.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
For
it's
sale.
really
that's
cool,
awesome,
huh?
yeah.
And they have, like, the tree house in the back with the zip line.
That's cool.
I mean, I didn't get to look around at the whole park, but I really love Legos because I'm still a child at heart. And I was very excited to see the Home Alone Legos, the Up Legos, the Harry Potter Legos, all the Legos that were there is so cool.
That's fun. I'm going to find that picture.
No, I could talk about Legos all day. I love Legos. I built a Lego Lamborghini the other day.
Did you really?
Yes, it was. Well, I bought one and I built it. It was so much fun. Have it sitting above my bed on a ledge. I look at it before I go to bed every night. I'm like, one day I'm going to get me that car. And it's not going to be a Lego.
Here's Russell.
Wow.
Was that Russell?
That was Russell, and in my mind, that's a vote for big play replay.
That's awesome.
That was a very hard shot to put in. And Russell inadvertently causes a turnover there. Just gets in the way, and I didn't see what the number was on the person with the ball. But they just didn't know where to pass it because Russell was in the way, and he just threw it out of bounds instead.
Last night was Morgan's season high for points scored was 77. They have 71 right now. They had 71 in their overtime win. Here's Sunshine for the school record. Yeah, that was halfway down.
He was so close. I about stood up out of my seat
I
for
did,
it.
even though he didn't make it.
Wow, and what a shot there by number 5, Peter Hakeem Sr. And that's the kind of shots they'll need to be able to try and close this gap. Get it to AC again. Now let's see it again.
We got him for a foul there on Hakeem.
And that should be his 5th.
Here's the Home Alone house, Ty. There we are.
Oh my, that is amazing. And they kind of look like the characters too.
They really do. Look at Kevin.
Wow.
Got his hands on his face there.
Yeah, that is actually pretty impressive.
That was fun to be there.
He's a good looking guy in the, flannel.
Oh, with the Blackhawks hat on?
Yeah.
That's me, baby. Saunders for 3. No. Give it to the AC.
Steal there by Russell.
Now some fouls are being called.
Yeah, and when you get closer to the end of a game like this where one team's leading by so much, get to the point where you got to start calling them just so that you don't have anyone smacking each other. Don't want any hard feelings. I mean, it's a friendly exhibition game.
Preseason.
Or preseason.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Russell drives to the rim. Fade away. He got it. Great play by Russell. He has 4.
Oh. And that was a good move. Just couldn't finish it. He really does play above the rim.
Hansen back in. Uh-oh. Sunshine's out.
That is unfortunate. We will not see the record broken by Sunshine, at least.
Well, Hansen has a chance.
Hansen needs what, 3 more?
He needs 3 more. We'll see.
There's no way they're going to let Hansen shoot it, though. Which, if I was them, I wouldn't let him.
Russell. Floater by Hurd, no good. Rebound Hurd. Out to Hansen for 3. Looked like he got hit on the wrist, no call.
Hit by Russell.
Good defense. Playing high above the rim today. Timeout, a 30-second timeout. Let's look at some stats on Coach Hunt. He's been married 35 years to Tanya, has 3 daughters, 5 grandchildren. He's a 4-time state champion, 1 at Panguitch and 3 at South Sevier. His favorite movie is Hoosiers, favorite drink, Diet Coke and Rockstar.
Good stuff, and 4-time state champion.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's pretty good.
You forgot to wear your championship ring today.
I forget about it every day.
This is one for girls soccer.
Oh, okay.
2020.
That's awesome. You see, there's Eli
tell us about
Bailey.
Eli. What do you know about Eli?
Now Eli Bailey is playing for Rocky right now, and I'm gonna mess this up because I always swear it's in Montana or Colorado. I always swear it's in Colorado, but it's in Montana.
It is, yeah.
It is in Montana. But I grew up with Eli Bailey. He's an outstanding kid, an outstanding young man, and I'm sure he's playing amazing with them. I'm very excited to see where his career takes him.
I'm looking down on the scores table. Coach Hunt has a Rockstar and a Diet Coke. Hurd for 2.
And Russell right there had to lower his head after he
how high it
jumped.
was?
Yeah, about smacked his head on the backboard.
He was hoping that Jack would miss the layup so he could throw it down.
And he looked high enough that he would have if he got the right hand on the ball, but I mean, he really had to duck his head. I thought he was about to smack his head on the backboard.
Morgan 2 points away from their season high score-wise. For bringing up that average, they've been averaging 57 points per game, so well above average today.
You said 76 or 77 was?
77 was last night's total. Hurd, sophomore, out to Hendrickson. Shot no good. He made 2 threes last night. Brady Hendrickson.
No, he came in and showcased why he should get some more time. Sure, he'll be trying to show that again tonight.
Rebounding foul on Arguendo. He has 3.
Hendrickson wears my favorite number to wear, 32.
Okay.
I loved Blake Griffin as a kid, so I always wanted 32, but then I learned that I was white and I can't jump like Blake Griffin, so I had to figure out a new favorite player to try and model my game after.
Number 12, Chris Monroy in for the Eagles.
Yeah, sadly I'm not 6'9",
Hansen
40-inch
for 3.
vertical.
He's cooled off a little from the first quarter.
Which is unfortunate. He only needs 3 more for the record, but he still played amazing tonight.
Bunch of fouls being called here at the end of the game. Oh, here we go. Number 10, Brighton Wimpy getting ready to go back. He played last night. In for Hansen. David Hall's excited. He's his neighbor. I like it.
Who was number 10? Sorry.
Brighton Wimpy.
Brian Wimpy. Oh, we got those numbers in there now.
Yeah, well, I messed that up last night. Sorry, Brighton, when I panicked. Trace Henderson has number 2 now. He picked up Lincoln's jersey. Coach is making eye contact now with Henderson. 25-point lead for the Trojans. Steal. Good defense there by Russell. And good sportsmanship. Helps him up. Okur can get above the rim and dunk that.
Who's Okur, number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just guessed that was him because I've watched him play, and oh my gosh, he can jump. I mean, when he goes up for a layup, he does the Michael Jordan up and under, and it's very impressive to watch.
Looks like he's about 6'3", maybe.
Yeah, and he's lengthy. His wingspan has to be around 6'5". Maybe 6'4", but still.
Here we go. Here's number 2, Trace Henderson in the game along with Jack Commenda. Jack is a junior, 6'8". Trace Henderson, a sophomore, 5'10". Brighton Wimpy, also a sophomore, 5'10". Okur, no good. Rebound, Hendrickson. Mason Williams finished with 10 rebounds.
No, and Williams is really good at getting the ball in his hands after
Here's
a shot
Wimpy.
goes up.
He got it.
There we go.
Look at him. Brighton Wimpy for 3. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I got a foul there. Looking at the replay, though.
This is big play replay.
Wimpy for the 3, and the whole bench stood up when he released
why not?
it.
Play it. That's his first varsity points. 3 right in front of the bench. Christmas break coming up. That's awesome. Oregon has a ton of 3s.
They've played amazing today. I mean, they've shot lights out, and seeing the 61% from three-point land, that's impressive. The Trojans definitely are looking good. They're looking white hot, like you would say, carrying this momentum back into the break, and hopefully they don't lose it with that, little bit of Christmas time. I remember after Christmas break, you're running that first practice for the entirety of the hour and a half.
He pounded a bunch of candy.
Yeah, he spent the whole break eating candy and cookies and, you know.
Oh, let's give Henderson his. Oh, no. I think Morgan has 16 threes, but could be off by one. Season high for points, though, 78.
Only a minute 40 left. The Trojans are still fighting with only a small amount of time.
Good to see both teams really putting forth that effort. Oh, here we go. Trace Henderson. Yes!
And his first
varsity points. Trace Henderson for two. Number 2 for 2.
And he puts
That's
the
awesome.
Trojans at their highest scoring game this season. Wow, and what a move there.
Chris Monroy.
Sophomore, number 12.
Who do you like for the MVP for the Trojans? Huh?
There is a lot of opportunities to pick from. I mean, you got AC Hansen and
there it is. Brady Hendrickson. Right where he left off last night.
Yeah.
Wide open.
I'm going to pick Hansen because last night Hansen was fighting for it and he didn't get it. And then today he showed why he should get it again. I think AC also would be an amazing pick for it.
AC did finish with 25 points.
Holy cow.
But I do like Hansen set the tone with those early 5 threes in the first half. Also had 3 assists.
You know, I think they're both good picks for that. I'll let you decide which one.
I'm going to go with Jake Hansen.
That's a good. I like that. Sorry, AC. You'll have to put up 25 another time and hope someone else doesn't.
You'll have to break the record. If you want a cookie, you've got to break the record.
That's standard for you, AC.
I'll tell you the 3 that I kind of liked the most the whole game, though, was Brighton Wimpy's.
That was fun to watch over by the bench, or the student bench, I guess. Gonna walk this game out, and
that was a 21-point quarter for the Trojans.
The Trojans put up 20 points each quarter, and they looked amazing tonight. I mean, it was really fun to watch. They're playing together and they're shooting well. So, and as long as they're shooting like that, and you see Saunders, AC, and Hansen passing the ball together like that, I don't know how you beat this Trojan team.
AC finished with 25 points. Bracken Saunders 18. Jake Hansen 17. Mason Williams had 10 rebounds. And then there was a bunch of other good stuff. Let's pick an MVP for APA West Valley, the Eagles. Who do you like?
I was not looking at the stats, so I'm going to let you pick that
Kerr
one.
has 10 points. Also, I like Brandon Arguendo, number 24. Finished with 9. Had a bunch of threes, rebounds, mixed it up underneath.
No, and he played great. Yeah, that's a good pick.
MVP number 24, Brandon Arguendo. You will receive a certificate from Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage and a cookie gift card. Congratulations. Any final thoughts before I close it up?
Well, I mean, good job to the Trojans and continue the good work, boys.
We'll watch a couple of these highlights for a minute. We're going to do some interviews down on the field, too. Not yet. Well, we're good. So for all of us at the Morgan Sports Network, our producer was the David G. Halls. Sam Halls was on our main camera. Drew Turner on our scoreboard. I'm Tyler Quigley. I was joined by Tyler Buckway. Tyler, close us up.
All right, and you stay classy, Morgan. Have a good night.